Everybody's part of the JavaScript party, and this is my extruded star. So once you make a shape and a star, making an extrusion out of it is super duper simple. So like really all I had to do was instead of this three shape geometry, I did this three extrude geometry. You could tell it the depth, whether whether to have a bevel or not, a thickness, and a bevel size. Now, apparently, it's not that big of a deal to export this to a um, STL file and then have it printed. That apparently that's not that big a deal. Who knows? You know, people say things aren't a big deal and then they end up being a big deal. But um, this really seems like a really cool thing to like kind of turn this into an STL. Now, I think the next thing I want to do is actually a gear. So, and honestly, I don't know how to do the math and all that. I mean, I guess I could probably figure it out, but it's just so much easier just to say, "Hey, ChatGPT, can you tell me what this is?" And I know that like some people are like, "Oh, you should know how to do the math," but honestly, like I don't know how to get sign off of a slide rule, and I don't know anyone who knows what a slide rule is. You know, every time I bring up the slide rule, people are like, "What's a slide rule?" And slide rule is like people that were like 40, 50 years older than me when I was in middle school and high school. They used to carry around this little wooden thing that had like a circle on it that would slide around, and it had like part of it kind of looked like a ruler, a part of it. And I'm trying to remember because I don't think I've even seen one since the 1990s. Um, but then you could rotate it around and you could figure out what the sine and cosine and tangent and different values were of any angle and blah 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 blah. So it was a pretty cool little device, but like you know why? You know, we have scientific calculators, and they would be like, "What are we gonna do when you can't use your scientific calculator because you can't buy batteries anymore because the world has ended and it's just or because society's collapsing?" It was like, I don't know, but it probably won't be a slide rule. You know, we'll come up with something and you know. So anyways, yeah, so figuring out how to create the actual math for creating the uh the gear is probably not something I'm interested in, but it is definitely like would be kind of cool because my wife does a lot of like steampunk gears and stuff for her sometimes every once in a while for her customers. So like if we could print out the gears, that would probably be pretty cool. Anyways, so that is that. There really isn't a whole lot of coding involved. Really not much at all beyond like I think literally the only thing. It's weird that is it because I oh but yeah, literally all I did was comment that line out and put that line in, and it was all done. So anyways, I will commit this, push it. It's going to be in our shape extrude geometry star 001 geometry or branch, and then I'm hoping to have a gear here shortly, I believe. So this is get star mesh. I'll probably create like a get gear mesh. Why not? Why the heck not? Anyways, happy coding, everybody. Have a wonderful night. It is Tuesday, the 28th of July. Bye.